Magandang gabi mga summoners! Welcome to the Garena Premier League Week 2 Day 3. So una-una magpapakilala nga pala muna kami. Ako nga pala si GM Cairo, the Cairo with the next.
I'm GS Rico with a U.
And yun, so first game natin kanina, it's Gigabyte Full Lewis taking that game against Pro Yoxis with a one-sided match, no? Sobrang outfarmed nila, sobrang outkilled, outplayed in every possible way ang Pro Yoxis dun sa matchup na yun. And so, bago tayo magsimula sa ating drafting phase, meron tayong few announcements. So, first, we have the on-site ticket selling sa ating virtual grounds, Katipunan. That's in front of Ateneo. So, that would be tomorrow, July 4 until Monday, July 6. So, nandun ating mga Garena personnel to sell out those tickets. And, you know, you could buy them, purchase them in groups, or you bring your friends as well. So, yes. So, in light of that, meron nga pala tayong bagong announcement. This just came in earlier. So, we have the Rampage ticket upgrade. So, ito, meron tayong mechanics sa ating LOL website, that's lol.ph. Tapos, punta kayo dun sa news announcements. Makikita nyo to dun. So, that's a Rampage 2015 regular ticket upgrade. So, pwede kayo mag-upgrade ng regular tickets into deluxe tickets if you have purchased these tickets, yung regular, between May 11 to June 6. Tapos, meron dalawang options kung paano gawin yun. So, first, pupunta ka sa Garena office, bring a valid ID and your regular tickets. Tapos magbabayad ka ng additional 300 for the upgrade. Tapos sila na magsastock. And that would be a deluxe tickets already. Tapos B, you send exactly 320 pesos. So that would be 20 pesos remittance fee included through LBC and note Arnold Erickson B. Ferraro as recipient. Then email the following details to rampageticketupgrade@gmail.com. Tapos, ito yung instruction, may subject, yung upgrade, tapos ticket number, tapos LBC tracking number. So, ayun. And note lang is, all upgrade requests will be entertained until July 15 only. So, you have a limited time. July 3 na ngayon. So, that's like 12 days from now. And with that being said, meron din tayo nung ating Rampage 2015 clan booth. So, invite your clanmates. Dalhin na ang buong tropa, ang buong barangay sa Rampage at mag-design na kayo ng mga booth nyo. At malay nyo, kayo ang mananalo ng DJ Sona, Spirit Gardudir at ng Pulsefire Ezreal. So, napaka-ma-aksyon ng ating Rampage, no? Hindi gusto namin mag-participate din kayo sa Rampage. Because it's a community thing. This is done because of you guys. This is for you guys.
We all want you to be a part of it.
Yes, exactly. And finally, the last announcement would be the LCL this Sunday, July 5. So we have 4 exciting matches for you guys. So if you're part of any of these universities or you're just super excited to see the LCL or you're a super esports fan, just watch this Sunday the matches. And it's posted dun sa ating LCL website. So, LCL Facebook page, I'm sorry.
Yes, LCL Facebook page.
Alright, so let's move into the drafting phase right now. Gigabyte Full Lewis actually taking on the blue side. And for Pro Yoxis, they're taking on the red side right now. For the bans, GFL bans out Alistar, Gragas, and Severe. And for Pro Yoxis, it will be Leeson, Shen, and Rek'Sai. So almost same bans for both side of teams. One change lang, I think, coming from GFL and PRS. And it's something to be noted na hindi nila binan yung Nidalee nitong si S of M. And I think yung Nidalee na yon is because naintindihan nila na nag-capitalize lang si S of M dun sa weakness early game ni Sejuani. So probably they would not be going for Sejuani this game because they saw what S of M can do. Yeah.
And look at what we have here though. Cryoxis with the Nautilus support right now and Kalista, pinipili talaga nila yung Kalista nila. Probably their best pick right now.
Yes, and it's actually a good combination, no? Yung Kalista plus Nautilus, na you bring out a tank in coordination with Kalista. One of the best combos din, which is, you know, I think ang ideal combo talaga is Alistar. Kalista-Alista.
Kalista-Alista, baby.
Yes. So, Nautilus is actually a quite viable pick, no? And since tanky supports si Nautilus, pwede siyang ibato ni Kalista or pwede niyang ibato sarili niya dun sa gitna ng fight and just cause distractions and cause disruptions all over the battlefield.
Passive pa nung Nautilus, diba? Yung stun, easy stun for you. Just auto attack.
Exactly. So for GFL, first order pickup is a Maokai probably going in the top side. And the second order would be Jarvan and Victor. So Jarvan being not really a meta jungler right now, but somehow we see him steadily climbing dun sa ating mga picks. Right? And we also have Victor, which is a really, really popular mid laner right now.
Napakasakit no?
Diba?
Lalo yung Chaos Storm niya.
Yeah, sobra.
Sobra.
Diba? We can actually see him in different leagues all around the globe, diba?
Yeah.
Meron sa LCK, LPL,
Yeah.
kahit sa PGS meron din.
Yes.
So a very contested pick right here for GFL.
Speaking of picks for the PGS, can you see DC?
Yes, actually this reminds me of some of our PGS teams, no? They have a Gangplank. I cannot forget that Haste Gangplank, man.
Yeah, I know.
Super tanky, but you know, I think they ended up losing that game.
Yeah, but they still were at par.
Yes,
diba?
and basically I think the point of that is that, you know, we might lose, we might have lost that game, but the main goal is to send the message.
It's not about the kills, it's about sending a message.
Exactly, and also a Fizz pickup, probably a mid Fizz and a top Gangplank, no? And or maybe a jungle Fizz, depending on what the last pickup for Proyox is here.
Yeah.
And you know, talking about naman GFL, last order pick would be the ADR support, which is a Draven and a Thresh. And Draven is really a really powerful early game champion, which needs to snowball in the late game if he wants to stay relevant.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, sobrang lakas kasi nung harassment potentially Draven coming with those access and the disrupt coming from the E ability.
Yes.
And yun nga, meron siyang boost, so sobrang lakas niya mangharas. And AD carries which have quite a short range or mid-range AD carries like Kalista, Vayne. Madali niya napopoke and nabubully, and they're gonna have a hard time against Draven in the bottom side.
Well, looks like we have the mid laner right now. Actually, Fizz jungle, you think?
I think, probably, but you know, Vel'Koz can actually support. Or maybe a jungle Nautilus.
Yeah, I guess that is more doable and viable, but
yeah, actually, first game against KLH, jungle Nautilus for Proyoxis.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so
it's not a support. It's a mid lane Gangplank?
Mid lane Gangplank, huh? Manahoy.
Manahoy.
Yeah, probably a mid lane Gangplank. Kasi Gangplank can actually be quite a lane, kind of difficult to deal with. Kasi if he decides to max out the scurvy, remove scurvy, that's like 270 HP heal during at level 3.
Yes.
And it removes instantly all debuffs.
Yeah.
And disables to Gangplank. So if ever he gets caught with the gravity field, he can just W, healing 270 HP at level 3, so that's maybe at around level 5. Tapos he can just walk away.
Like nothing happened.
Yeah, and he can actually harass Victor with the parlay.
Yes, and it doesn't even have, it's not even a skill shot, you just have to click.
Yeah, it's a point and shoot skill.
Yeah, exactly.
Plus, a global presence for the ultimate.
Oh yeah, the cannon barrage.
Yes, exactly.
You hear him laugh globally.
Yes, and you know, PRS actually going for a double smite composition right here. Fizz wearing that smite at the top lane as well, so more on objective control. However, the worry for me, for Proyoxis, Team Proyoxis, is that they don't have much wave clear.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So if they, you know, it's kind of hard for them to siege.
Yes.
That's the only that's a problem I see.
So
for,
if they
PRS.
want to siege, they have to make sure the GFL is low or they're not present at all.
Yes, exactly. For GFL, they have a wave clear in the form of Victor.
Yes.
A very reliable wave clear, plus a Dragon Strike from Jarvan that can be used to wave clear as well.
Right, yeah. Anyway, though, you guys are watching the Garena Premier League Summer. This is the second match between Gigalite Full Lewis versus Team Proyoxis. On the blue side, we have the top lane, Violet. On the Maokai, we have SOFM in the jungle with a Jarvan, and Call with a Victor in the mid lane. And for the bottom lane duo, we have Shin on the Draven, and Scary with a Thresh.
And for the red side, we have Team Proyoxis. In the top side, we have Wrath with that Fizz. In the jungle, we have Kurimento in that Nautilus. In the mid lane, we have Bane Mystic in that Gangplank. And in the bottom side, we have Ibroom and Fa with that Kalista and Vel'Koz combination. Fa. The
No, I'm not gonna say it. Okay, the Fa.
All right. Yeah. And one thing to note more, no, dito, SFM is actually wearing a teleport as well, not opting for that flash.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So maybe a more response-oriented type of play coming from GFL. And maybe a split push also.
Yes, that's
Kasi
true.
they can opt for a split push. Maokai and Jarvan can decently clear waves.
Yes. What are you guys doing there?
Dude. Not... Dude.
No.
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 With the
No.
No.
No, why do you keep pointing that way?
Because that's where the action is.
Oh, right.
Anyway,
right.
Anyway, though, I would like to point out then, dito sa Team Proyoxis, 2 teleports, that means do scary things para sa kanila.
Yeah.
Anywhere in the map.
Yes, exactly. And, you know, Vel'Koz being a not so tanky, but squishy support champion, a combo coming from any of the GFL members can result in instant death, considering it's a Draven line matchup against them. So better be careful of going in and, you know, trying to harass, because if, you know, Draven gets in your range and you get hooked, death sentenced by Thresh, it's gonna be a real death sentence.
Yeah. Wow. Good one. Anyway, how do you counter a Draven? I kinda wanna ask.
How do you counter a Draven?
Now, aside from lane swapping.
I don't know. Maybe you could use an Urgot or something.
Yeah.
But I don't think so.
Well, he's getting poked
You hard
out.
engage. You hard engage. Yeah, you better use Nautilus or Alistar.
Well, he's getting poked out. Diba? That sentence connects. Actually, Scary has the red. Exhausted ito si Broom. Konti na lang forced to use a heal right now. Even Barrier Shin is actually pretty low at the moment, but he still gets first blood. Teleport will come up from top. Bao will manage to secure the revenge kill right there. Teleport will be cancelled. It's the supports left here on the bottom lane, but that's more on GFL side because of the first blood.
Yeah, actually it was SFM who was trying to port in that one. However, he decided to cancel it. So, you know, that would be a 1-for-1 exchange. Draven actually getting that kill as opposed to Vel'Koz getting the kill for Team Proyoxis.
Pero no, sobrang aggressive. Nakuha kasi ni Scary agad itong si Wow. Flash there for Caw.
It's actually a... I forgot the joke. Okay. Never mind.
You'll remember later.
Yeah.
You'll remember. I wish I could help you though.
It's alright, I'll remember it later.
Okay, so here we have at the bottom lane. Di ba nakikita yung axe?
Yeah.
Yung kung saan naglaland yung axe ni Draven. So sometimes people capitalize on that kasi medyo ma-micro ito talagang Draven natin, no?
Yeah, exactly.
So they capitalize on the predictions. Not actually prediction kasi nakikita mo na kung saan siya pupunta.
Yeah.
I mean with the skill shots that you have. So I guess the Vel'Koz pickup would be really beneficial for them, you think?
I think probably they could use that kind of weakness, you know, that weakness for Draven. Because yeah, you can actually use the Q, the poke, to, you know, when the icon appears, when Draven, kung saan kailangan sabihin ni Draven yung axe. You can use the Q to, you know, either let him choose. Will you catch the axe or will you take some damage from my Q?
Right. Yeah, exactly. Pero we see that Thresh has some the cargo. So medyo may pagka-sustain naman. Parang he doesn't mind unless sobra na masakit na yung Q. It is at the early stages of the game. Medyo hindi pa naman masakit na si Vel'Koz at this.
Yeah, more on relying dun sa true damage ng passive niya. Pero it's highly unlikely to reach 3 stacks nung passive ni Vel'Koz dito at this stage. Kasi you wouldn't want to spend that much mana in harassing kasi you'd need that to defend yourselves whenever there would be a hard engage.
Yes. Tsaka, ayaw nga pala, I wanted to ask you kanina, naalala ko na sa wakas.
Yes.
Yung passive ni Kalista, yung, ano yun, Martial Ghost, wait a moment, that sentence again lands by Scary right now. Ganda ng Lantern, konting contact pa lang, nakuha pa rin ni Draven and kill. And meanwhile, here in the top lane, medyo nag-exchange sila. Wala nang mana itong Vel'Koz natin dito. Quite an easy kill. Shin catching the axes. Ang ganda ng death sentence mo, Scary. Clap, clap, clap. You are very scary right now.
Yeah, and that's what we were talking about earlier, no? Once a death sentence lands, it would be your death sentence.
Yes.
Because it's a Draven lane, and Draven deals so much damage early on in the game.
Yeah, kaya nga diba, pag kunwari nagsasolo queue, ay nagkasama ko friends ko, tapos sa loading screen nakakita kami ng Draven. Ay, Draven na naman.
Yeah, it's so hard to deal with the Draven, lalo na if you're a mid-range AD carry.
Yeah.
Like, yung kanina nangyari, no? It's an Urgot versus a Kalista.
Yeah.
And Kalista had the hard time, aside from the fact that he had a Trundle support.
Trundle support.
I cannot disregard that fact.
Yeah, probably would have been better if he got, sabi mo nga, an Alistar, maybe even a Janna for all the shields in the world for the AD scaling with the Varus. Anyway, here comes the Tower Diver Violet. He just playful strictures out of there. Quite low. I wonder what the tree will do. He'll just try to run away. Meanwhile, you're in the bottom lane. Talagang nandito yung action, no? Dito sa top, that's a bot. I don't think I've seen the camera move to the mid lane yet.
Yeah, because it's just a farm lane for Gangplank right now.
Right.
Gangplank will absolutely do nothing right now. He's just gonna farm that lane. See, he's trying to pick up. He actually picked up an Avers Blade, and I think he's gonna go for a static shift. Meanwhile, at the top side, Violet in trouble right here.
Wow, no mana, no life. Wrath gets the kill so easily. Great gank by no, rather the tree, the Maokai. It's oh no, Cormento rather, the Nautilus. Oh, here we go in the bottom lane. He will be forced out of there. Exhausted Nasi Broom. Meanwhile, we have the Jarvan in the back line. And Cataclysm. Quite an easy kill. He will get a lot of turret hits. And that will be the kill for the support. Once again, they want to do the dive. I want you so bad. The kill will go to Shin. And a teleport will come from Violet right here just to protect his precious, precious top lane.
You know, we can see a very action-packed early game coming in the bottom lane of GFL right now. Shin, wow, dealing so much damage early on, abusing that early kill lead against the bottom side of PROYOXIS right now. 3-1-2 in his kill score. Getting that Brutalizer.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what that build is for the Brutalizer for Draven. Probably a Yomu's Ghostblade. However, the death sentence connects to Coromento, but you know, Victor was just too far to connect something as well.
Yeah, wow. So, yung build path nitong Draven is Yomu's Ghostblade?
Probably a Yomu's Ghostblade, because that's, or maybe a Black Lever later. Oh no, Black Lever does not build
from Brutalizer anymore.
Yeah, it's just a Yomu's Ghostblade.
Yeah. Okay.
So probably just letting it stay there as a Brutalizer.
Yeah, as a Brutalizer.
Because most Ravens, I know, that they build Bloodthirster first.
Oh.
Gives tons of damage and quite defensive.
Yeah,
so.
That's correct. Lunchtime, I want the tree right now. I wonder who will win the duel right here. It's Wrath versus Violet. That'll be an easy kill for the Fizz right there.
It's going to be hard for Violet to duel against the Fizz that wears a Skirmisher Saber. Plus, you know, he built a Catalyst of the Protector.
Yeah.
And the Seasonal Trident scales with the HP.
Oh, wow.
So it's gonna be difficult to do well against a Fizz if you're Maokai. Lalo na pag may Catalyst of the Protector ka.
Yes.
Well, it gives you more HP, but...
He just wants the... He's more team fight centric, the teleport thing. He wants the Righteous Blood.
Yeah, of course. That's what you ought to do as a Maokai. But, you know, early game with the Fizz, nah, man. Don't duel. Don't trade with him because you'd lose.
Wow.
You might have won earlier before level 5, level 6, but after level 6, it's gonna be hell for Maokai.
Yeah, the Chumbo Waters really does wonders for the Fizz. Meanwhile, here in the middle lane, tama ka, walang gagawin tong Gangplank, magpa-farm lang ako. But look at the CS lead though. Wow, that sentence almost connects there. Almost.
And we can see actually Gangplank here, yeah, as you have stated earlier, has a huge deficit in terms of CS. 10 minutes into the game, a 20 CS lead in favor of Cow here in the middle lane. Well, it's understandable because Mystic, Bane Mystic has only that parlay to last minions, but if there's like 2 minions who are in red zone, it would be difficult for him to get both of those minions without coming close, taking some damage, and harassment coming from Victor.
Yeah, that is true. Melee champion, man, versus a really long, pokey champion like Victor. As of this moment, nandito we see Team PROYOXIS' bottom lane having a hard time right now. They're getting pushed down the turret. It's like deja vu. Shin gets knocked up, but I get up again anyway.
Alright, so we can actually, I just checked Gangplank's build right now. He's actually maxing parlay. So more of gold, getting the gold. That's why he's, even though he's down by a couple of CS, by around 20 CS, he still leads the gold by 200.
Wow.
Yeah, gold earned by 200. So he now has that static shiv and looks like an engagement in the top side. Wrath in trouble.
Wow, SFM right here, but Wrath right is in trouble. He used all his skills. It will be, no, there's nothing left for him right now.
Actually here, another action in the bottom side of the map. That sentence does not connect. Shin still in pursuing Coromento. And wow, the build of Shin actually picking up a Sword of the Occult. Wow, I haven't seen the Sword of the Occult in quite some time, man.
Yeah. I think there was this certain game na nag-pick up, oh, look at the 2 junglers from both teams dueling it out. Check out the global presence the Gangplank. Ang galing. And they get the kill.
Yeah, and looking at the item build of SFM going full AD right here is like, it reminds me of Haste.
Yes,
Whenever
that
Jarvan
guy.
goes full AD,
Yeah.
it reminds me of that guy.
That guy.
That guy.
Who split pushed until the end
Yes.
of time.
Yes, that guy. And he now has that Tiamat, so it's split pushing time for SFM right now.
Oh.
And Sentence connects the box, getting dropped off. Sheen getting that one. However, that Fate's Call actually connects to Velcro, not being able to get that kill.
Oh, the axe barely misses, but it's in the sacrifice of the ADC right there. Limitless call support, pero Akong namatay. That will be a kill for Shin once again. 4-1-2, 7 stacks on his occult.
Yes. Actually, did you know that Sword of the Occult and Medjay Soul Stealer, if they get to 20 stacks, the item percentage efficiency in terms of the item itself and the effects it gives in comparison to the gold that you used to buy it, the item efficiency of Sword of the Occult is around 350%.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's it's the most efficient item.
But
when
it's
maxed
like
out.
a high risk, high reward sort of item.
Yeah.
It's one of those. Wow.
Yeah.
Assassin Jarvan.
Yeah.
I wonder what Velcos was doing there though. I mean, he
don't
should
know.
have backed by now.
Yeah.
We were talking about builds already.
Yeah. There's something wrong, man.
Yeah,
there's something wrong.
There's something up. He probably loved the brush so much that he didn't want to leave.
Yeah.
He could have recalled, but yeah. Here comes Wrath once again, dropping Chomp the Waters onto the tree. Violet doing his best, trying to push the fish away from him.
Actually, the Chum the Waters was quite late because if he wanted a dual Violet, he could have like dropped it earlier.
Yeah.
So he could have dealt much more damage. It looks like Wrath is in trouble here.
Oh.
Scary going up top here. Violet getting choked in the bush. And a dragon while they're at it.
Wow, look, Violet is quite low at the moment. Talagang ginujuke lang nito ni Wrath. Juke time mga kaibigan. Now Scaries. These two people are actually scared of the Fizz at the moment. Probably has all the cooldowns in the world. Look at the Gangplank ultimate right here. Great Lantern, but that will be a double kill. Actually, 2 kills each for those. Wow, I'm quite amazed when that happened. I can see in your face, Kairu.
The damage was just real. Fizz was too tanky. Fizz was too tanky and they weren't dealing that much damage. That's why they got double killed by that. Plus the support from Gangplank. And yeah, Vel'Koz kind of messing up this game now. 2-4-0, getting almost always out of position.
Yeah.
Right there. And, you know, Gangplank hasn't been really moving outside his lane since, you know, at the 13th minute mark. But right now he has 1-0-3.
Yeah.
That's the power of the Cannon Barrage.
Yeah, that is a power. It kind of reminds me of Karthus jungle.
Oh,
where
yeah.
you just, you know, I'm not gonna gank. When I'm gonna gank with my R.
Yeah, like press R and win.
Yeah, press R and win.
That's Saint Vicious, right?
Saint Vicious.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he's not in any team as of the moment. He's now a
He's looking to coach, right?
Yes.
Or is he coaching?
He's actually coaching right now.
Oh, which team?
I forgot. It might be Coast.
I see. Alright, so Bane Mystic actually picking up a Sheen and an Ionian Boots Lucidity. Probably can go for a Triforce, can go for an Iceborne Gauntlet, reducing the cooldowns effectively. I think if he gets that Iceborne Gauntlet, he'd be at 40% CDR right now.
Wow.
If he took that Mastery.
So just imagine the cooldowns on the Parlay.
Yeah, Parlay. Plus
and the oranges.
Yeah, the remove Scurvy.
And the Cannon Barrage.
Exactly.
Like, that's really great for Bane Mystic right now.
Exactly. So Priox is down by 400 gold. But then,
wow!
Oh, the damage!
Ang sakit ni Victor. You are sitting on a needlessly large rod right now.
Yeah.
Forced to go back even.
Yeah, and that's why I max the remove Scurvy first to Gangplank. Because more survivability, sustain, I just need to farm early on to get that Average Blade, plus an early items to get advantage. And it looks like Wrath is in trouble here. Shin and Scary here, exhausted. Wrath, wow, Wrath deals so much damage, taking down Sheen, and looks like Scary would be going down with him. Wrath still not over Scary. Scary running for his life right now. No turret to protect him, but that would be a disengage for Wrath, not wanting to chase off Scary deep into the territory of GFL.
Wow, he is super painful right now. Itong Fizz 4-1-1 with a Phage. Actually, he's gonna build a Triforce now.
Yeah, Triforce. That's the next step towards the Smite.
Wow, look at that. Looks like they want to do a dive. Call will be forced to use a flash. The hook connects, and the kill will go to Brew right now. Here comes the tree with a backup. Here come lasers from the backline. Violet's forced out. There's no one there to help him. And that will be one and a turret for Team Prioxis.
Prioxis slowly creeping towards the lead of Gigabyte Full Lewis right now. 3K gold lead. No, I think it's 2.7K almost. Oh, okay, that's now changed to a almost 4K gold lead because of that turret.
Tower.
Yeah, it's that guy again.
It's that guy.
That guy strikes again. It's Jarvan actually carrying that Tiamat and the Seal to boot with that gauntlet. That crit gauntlet.
Ito naman yung sinasabi mo, Kairu, no? Even though they've been winning these past mini skirmishes, they don't have any wave clear whatsoever. They will have a problem with the sieging, with the split pushing right here. Look at Rat Mode, Man Mode, beating time. John the Waters lands Audition, Brave, Cannon Barrage, and also the Dark Passage from Scary. They're still in pursuit. They want the tree. Violet is in trouble. He doesn't have mana, but he's trying his best to tag the members. Great critical from Bane Mystic. They want to disengage right now. I don't Team Prioxis. They're landing the pokes onto Gigabyte Full Lewis.
Oh.
Victor almost kills the Fizz right there. He's super painful right now. Actually, he picked up the Lucidity na rin, no?
Yeah. Yeah, Victor picked up that Lucidity to increase. You know, more on ano siya, instead of the quality of the burst damage, he's going for a more, you know, more frequent spells.
Sustained.
Yes, the sustained damage instead of the burst damage.
I guess it does make sense kasi imagine, Bane Mystic, kunwari around malapit na mag-late game.
Yeah.
I-burst, kunwari, ano mo yung skill sa kanya, tapos i-scurvy,
remove just scurvy away.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think, you know, if also Fizz was in your face, you'd want your gravity field to be up.
Up almost every time.
Yeah, almost every single time. Like, dude, Fizz is gonna be in my face. So I need cooldowns, man. So, you know, ayaw niyan boost of the CDD, the way to go.
Yeah, that is true. But look at the dragons, though. Team Prioxis actually managed to get the first dragon for themselves. And right now, 50 seconds onto the timer before it respawns. But he's being that guy.
He's being that guy. He actually built a static shiv just to fast push the other lanes while his team is just there defending. Maybe, you know, dodging those team fights.
Yeah.
I remember Hayes actually building a static shiv as well with a Jarvan. And it was like, it was Yomus, it was Hydra and a static shiv. Yeah.
All the wave clears, the fast attack speed in the world.
Yeah, I think he ought to build a Hydra next because of the lifesteal, the sustain it gives.
Yeah.
And a Dragon will be 15 seconds right now. Fizz's teleport is not yet up, so maybe this is a good time for Gigabyte Full Lewis to go in a team fight if they have been timing the teleport coming from Fizz earlier in the middle lane.
Both top laners do not have teleport right now.
Actually, but you know, Maokai is there.
They're walking down.
Yeah, and Jarvan still SFM in that blue buff, getting that buff and maybe going up top to split push. But let's be reminded that Jarvan is carrying a teleport as well.
Oh yeah, right.
So if ever they're in trouble, they can just, you know, teleport Jarvan in.
Yeah.
But he's kind of squishy. That's the downside to it. He can't really last long in those team fights. If he cataclysms himself inside and he's going to be priority, he won't last 3 seconds in a fight.
He'll just get bursted down. I mean, look, they have a Kalista the Velcons and Fizz. Fizz hurts so much right now.
Fizz is like the primary damage dealer for PRS right now, but looks like GFL making their first move towards the Dragon, taking this one down here. But, you know, Prioxis making their way into the Dragon area and an engage.
Oh, look at that. Gigabyte Fluid managed to get the Dragon right now. Lasers everywhere. Then the pitch from GFL. 3-man knockup right here. Still managed to kill Kuromento. That's 2 members down. 2 members down for each. And here comes the knockup. That'll be a double kill for the Jarvan. Violet right now gets the ace for Team Gigabyte Full Lewis.
Gigabyte Full Lewis just dealing so much damage in that one. I don't think they're expecting this much damage to a Jarvan because we're so used to seeing a Jarvan who's being tanky. And let's see an instant replay on what happened in that one. It was GFL starting that engage towards the Dragon. They initiated over there. SFM just waiting in the pits for someone to come in. One of their carries, actually 3 people here. And while the Maokai was just zoning them and the Cataclysm comes in, the damage is real.
Wow. Victor wasn't even around nung half the time.
Yeah, it was just SFM dealing majority of the damage inside the pit.
Wow.
Oh, the crit. The crit. 346 damage plus a static shift proc.
Static shift.
Yeah, static shift. I would understand he didn't go for a Phantom Dancer this game. He needs that for the wave clear, man.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, it's not part of the rivalry thing.
Yeah, okay. Well, actually, you know, yeah, whichever.
Oh, yeah,
And Draven actually has now 7 stacks, still 7 stacks. In his sort of the occult, and Wrath taking so much damage from that flag and drag combination plus a few normal hits from SFM. SFM being super aggressive, knowing that he has some tankiness, some degree of tankiness right now to his in his inventory, carrying that Spectre's Cowl plus a Ninja Tabby to boot.
He's actually like you think he can duel the Fizz once he completes his blast or whatever he's gonna build? Well, meanwhile, Righteous Glory activated. Makukuha si Kuramento here. The hooks are there, the CCs are there. Shin will get the kill, and that will be. Will they get the Baron?
Yeah, I think they would be getting this Baron because the Smiter for PRS is down. But let's not forget Fizz has his own Smite, but it's currently down. 1/4 away, 1/4 on its cooldown still. And it looks like PRS making their way into Baron pits. Engagement may have any right now.
Look at that, they're just doing the Dragon Dance. Scary is quite low at the moment. Look at the lasers in here sa backline right now. Gusto nila pumasok. Blue team, that is Gigabyte Fluid manages to get the Baron for themselves.
Ooh.
Violet super low at the moment. Tatlong members ng Team Pyroxis just wants to disengage right now. Great axe of Shin right there. Manages to secure the kill. Demacia onto Broom. And SFM is on a rampage right now. Bane Mystic will be the next one to fall. Against the Victor. It's only Nautilus alive, but that is technically an ace for themselves. Gigabyte Full is coming up on top with a Baron right now.
Yeah, actually, if you have noticed earlier, SFM didn't use the Cataclysm until the last moment against the Kalista. Well, Vel'Koz was there. Vel'Koz is just, you know, walking towards them, trying to play down some CC and slow and some harass. But, you know, SFM was just tunnel vision towards Kalista. Dude, I want this kill. So he just goes and flags and drags himself in and uses that Cataclysm against that Kalista, which, you know, was very worthwhile. And Wrath actually wants to kill this Shin right here. Scary being left alone in this one, but Wrath doesn't want to commit that much in that one, so he decides to back off.
Wow. Talagang ang lakas ng commitment niya na nag-ano pa siya with the...
Ooh, the...
Oh, got it. Great job.
Good job. Good job.
Okay,
All right,
anyway.
as you were saying.
Yeah, as I was saying, I don't think it's important now. It was regarding about the teleport, the cheeky play na ginawa ni Fizz na medyo nag-fail. Gusto niya sana ng kill before he after he revived, hoping na sana after the carnage makakuha siya ng kill. Ano siya, it's normal. Yeah, I'm rambling now. Yeah, anyway, Demacia here. Broom is caught out. Actually, may tanong ako sa'yo. Hindi natuloy kasi nagkaroon ng clash. Di ba yung Martial Post ni... Martial Post ni Kalista, tumatago sa Cataclysm.
Yeah, actually. It's kind of functions similarly to Vayne's Tumble under Cataclysm. You can actually escape the Cataclysm with a Tumble.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, good question. Thank you for answering. Right now, wala sila ng inhibitor turret right here. They're still storming their way in. Ito, Gigabyte. Full Lewis managed to hook the fish. That won't matter. Kuramento, super low at the moment. Lasers from the backline. Cow is super low. The Lantern from Scary will manage to give him a sort of shield trade. Death Sentence once again in the play as well. The burst coming in from GFL is just too much. Right now with the Victor and the Draven. Wow, that's 3 hooks out of 3. Hitting everything. That is a quadra kill. Give me the Penta.
The Penta kill! The Pentakiru!
The Penta!
Pentakiru! That was quite underwhelming, but it's still a Penta kill.
Yes, that is a Penta. A Penta is a Penta.
Yeah, a Penta is a Penta.
Great way to finish the game. 25 minutes into the game. And here we have, after a dominating performance and a pentakill for Shin, Gigabyte Full takes game 2 of their match.
Yes, so it would be a 2-0. Gigabyte Full is taking full control of the series. Yeah. So congratulations, Gigabyte Full to taking a 2-0, and that's a 4-0 in their name right now in the GPL group stage. So impressive performance coming from everyone in the side of GFL. Props still to the effort of Prioxis.
Maganda yung early game nila. Medyo, yun nga, nagtulong sa Rapiers, Gangplank.
Questionable Gangplank pick. And, you know, it was just the story of the game is just GFL controlling you know, most of the lanes, except the top lane. The top lane was like dominated by the fish.
By the fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true. By, what's his name again? The fish is Rat.
Yeah.
Rat. Oh! Haste and Rat.
Yeah.
Okay, no.
Okay.
Sorry. Okay, so, yeah. Great job by both teams right here.
Exactly.
So, what do we have next, Kamala?
All right, so we still have 2 games left. No?
Yes.
One more match coming up your way. Impunity Legends versus Kuala Lumpur Hunters coming up next. So, you know, that was a game between the 2-0 teams right now. So it came out, GFL came out on top of that one, taking a 2-0. And will this game be another 2-0, or you know, will
be 1-1?
Yeah,
we don't know.
I'm excited to see it. Are you excited to see it?
Of course, I'm excited to see it, Kyro.
All right, so you know, we'll be taking a short break first before anything else.
Yeah.
So we'll be introducing ourselves first before we go. So my name is GM Kairu.
And I'm GS Riku.
And we'll be right back. nagbabalik mga Summoners. Welcome sa ating Garena Premier League Week 2, Day 3. So magpapakilala muna po mga kami,
Yes.
mga kapwa